everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Had to think there for a minute where I was. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Okay, so you may see this wine-colored sweater in a couple of videos because I am in the studio and I am just having kind of a play date. And so, yeah, so I may film a couple of videos because I'm just in the mode, you know. All right, well, what I wanted to do is I want to start on my Groovy journal, and I want to make a cover, and I had kind of an idea in my mind. We'll see how it goes. Now I'm thinking through something. I gotta think. What am I doing here? Okay, well, I'm just gonna go with what I was thinking. Okay, so I have here some fusible paper. I don't know what it's called. Let me grab it real quick. See if I can grab it real fast without making too big of a mess, because I have little scraps in here. Wonder Under. I got it at Walmart. But you can get it, you know, I've seen it at Joann and other places. Okay. Let me get all my little pieces back in here. Okay. Now, one sec. Okay. Nice start to the video, right? Okay. All right. So what I am doing is I've got some of Cathe's Vintage Soul fabric. It's beautiful. And this is what I want to do my Groovy journal in. So I've got different widths, etc. And I'm just going to toss some maybe here. I'm standing up because I think that might work better. We'll see. All right. So my thought is, I have my little pressing board. I have my iron. Now, if I had one of those little craft tools that are just this, it's like a spade and it's heated, I think that would probably be better. But my thought is, okay, I gotta adjust. Maybe I go this way. Is I am just gonna heat down. Yeah, heat down, and I'm gonna make these little pleats. Okay. Now that part of the pleat will pop up, which is what I want. So I'm doing this. Okay, let's see here. I want the pleats to go down. So that's right. So I need to remember, maybe I'll make myself a little note here, that this is the bottom. That way, if any of the things have a direction, maybe I better put that in something darker. If it's directional, I'll know. It's weird to write on this side of it. Always write on the other side. Okay, so I'm just making these little pleats, and I don't care to be super, like, doesn't have to be exact or anything. On this first one, I'm just trying to make sure I cover the paper. And then I'm just going to butt them up and overlap and this and that, and then maybe not sew them down depending on how it goes. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to see if this will work. It's something that was in my mind. Okay, so now that one, let's see, do I have anything else kind of that thickness? I want to kind of keep to it. Didn't think through that part. That's about the right size. Okay. This will just be a narrow one, which is fine. I don't care that they're any the same. Okay, so that's really what I'm doing. I hope everybody's having a really good day. Let me go down on that a little bit more. There we go. And are having a chance to craft a little bit. It's very cold here. It snowed yesterday, but it was very, very wet. Lots of rain and snow at the same time. It's weird when it does that, I think. And there were times where the snow were these little teeny white beads, and it wasn't like sleet because it was still kind of warm out. It was really interesting. It almost looked like someone had dumped little styrofoam beads out, you know, the kind that used to, I don't know if they still do, but they used to come in beanbag chairs. Gosh, when one of those things would unleash on the living room. Remember that? Okay. Okay, so I think that's kind of what I'm looking for. We'll see. All right. Let's see this. Does this backing come off? I cannot remember. Yeah. So then when I get this all done, I will take the backing off and adhere it to the inside of the journal, which I have not decided just yet what that's going to be. So, and I think I'm going to overlap these. I don't feel the need to make everything matchy match. I'm kind of wanting that to be just very textural. You can see if you had, I mean, I do have a little craft iron, but I kind of feel like this is even gonna, this, excuse me, the big one. Oh my goodness, pardon me. This big iron or the tiny iron would work best because they have a really strong concentration of heat. And my little craft iron, I don't know if it's because it's just old or what, it does not. Now, why is that not adhering there? Now, obviously, you wouldn't have to do this with this paper. You could just ruffle, ruffle, ruffle and sew it. You know? Could easily do that. I just haven't decided what yet I'm going to do. So I thought, why not just do it this way? Okay. And then I have some of this still, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm wanting to start this. It's going to take a while, I think, because I also want to dye some paper, some Groovy colors. I've got a few digitals I want to print to use. I need to kind of go through some of my things and find my Groovy stuff. You know, from this era, I want to kind of go 60s, 70s, you know, flower power stuff. And I've got that everywhere, depending on what it is, you know. Let's see if I can get one more little guy in there. Yeah. Okay, so here's basically, I don't know if you can see it. This is what it's looking like. So it's more pleated than ruffled, but it's fun. And so I think it could, you know, once I get done, I could ruffle them all up if I wanted to. Ugh, do I want to? We'll see. But anyways, yeah, this vintage sole is so pretty that it's going to make a really fun retro journal cover. And of course, I'll be making fabric flips and different things. Okay, this yellow color right here is absolutely one of my favorite colors. I love it. I don't know what the color is. It's not mustard. Did they call it almond maybe back then? But I really love it. Okay, this one's getting wonky because it's just so narrow. I think I hear Joey out there. He's probably getting hungry. He's still home from on vacation, which I'm loving. Makes me think about how fun it's going to be when he retires and we're both home. Okay. Which will be a while. I think I told you I'm quite a bit older than Joey, so he has a little while to retire. He's thinking maybe 10 years. We'll see. I don't know if I can last that long. Be fun for him to be home before then. Okay, can I get that one down? What has happened here? Somehow it hasn't adhered. I don't know why. There we go. I think I had chimney layers trying to get it at one time. So that one, you know, is very wonky, but that's okay. Now, can I find something that's same width? I should have tried to get common widths, or, you know, like this one where I have the same thing. Let me go get my pack. I'm going to just put you on a quick pause. One moment. Okay, I found another piece. Yay. I'm going to turn that down. Try to continue on once I get it kind of stuck there. Ah! This one's so narrow that as I'm trying to come next to this side, I'm putting too many layers underneath, and that's that gooey stuff that the iron activates isn't catching. There we go. Okay. Give it a nice little seal. When I'm all done, I'll give it a nice iron because you really need to hold the iron down for a little while. I'm just going to cut that a little bit off there. Okay, let's do one more, and then, pardon me, and then I will put it on pause, and I'll do a few more, and I'll come back. That way, you know, I'm not taking 6 hours to show you, although it's going quickly. It wouldn't take 6 hours. It's just, oh, I don't know how how much fun it is to just, oh, I don't think I want a little one. This is a narrow one again. I don't think I want another narrow. So let's see. Have we done that one? Do I have another one of those? Let me see if I have another one of those. Oh, you know what I think? Yeah, I think that one is a cut piece. Yeah. So let me just cut another piece. Where's my pinks? Just eyeballing it. That's another thing about this is you don't have to be exact on your cutting because, you know, you're ruffling it up. But I'm going to try to get somewhat close. I know I need to go through the center of this pink and yellow. So I'm just aiming for that. Okay. All right. This one's a pretty thick one. So also, depending on how much you loop up, will also, you know, make a difference in the way your pleat lays too. So I'm just being very abstract about it, like not really caring and paying too much attention to it. Although I'm really trying to be somewhat straight. I don't know if I'm accomplishing that. I really want it to not have gaps like that right there. Let's see if I can undo that a little bit. I think I got off the path a little for some reason. From my view, it looks like it's going crooked. I don't know why, but it looks crooked. We'll see as soon as I get it done. We'll take a look. Where's that other piece? This one I'm going to go ahead and loop up just so I don't have much there, and I'm trying very hard not to get that on my iron. Not that I can't get it off, but then, you know, you have to kind of pause to do it. Let's flip this over and just go down like that. Ouch! It's hot. So we're about halfway. Uh-oh. I'm getting a gap again. Don't want a gap. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, that one was a little stinker. I think it's because it was so wide. I couldn't keep the control. Okay, so far so good. It's cute. All right, I'm going to pause for a few minutes and I'm going to bust out the rest, and I'll come right back. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so that took about 20 minutes to finish this up. I absolutely love it. I really, really love it. What I have decided to do as I was ironing is I am going to sew down the center of each of these pleats because I'm concerned that the adhesive is not going to hold for a duration of the, using the journal. So yeah, so I think I'm going to just take a stitch down the center of each one. That'll still leave the ends to frill. And then I will peel the back and I will place it onto, I think I'll go over it real good. I'll place it onto the inside fabric. I need to clean my iron. I did get a little bit of gluey goo on it. So I need to clean that. But going over the back helps it to get into those crevices too. So I'll take some alcohol to my iron. But anyways, I love it. It's going to probably fold like this. Or it could fold like that. I haven't decided. Haven't decided yet. Okay. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here, and then I'll go to the next stages in the next videos coming up. So I hope you're going to enjoy this groovy junk journal that I'm going to make with the vintage soul from Cathe Holden. And if you don't have it, it's still on, you can get it on Etsy and probably in your, maybe, hopefully, in your local quilt shop. So, all right, everybody, hope you have a really great day. Go find some scraps. If you don't have this particular one, just go find some scraps. Like I did here and here, you don't have to have the same pattern all the way. You can, just do it however you want. And then it could be old shirts, t-shirts, whatever. Yep, it's going to be super cute. All right, everybody, I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. I'll see you in the next video.